gentlemen, and welcome back to another exhibition of St. John the 23rd Dodgeball. We've got another great set of games for you today, and it looks like the teams are already getting set up in the Student Center. I'm your host, Luke Parmenter.
And I'm your other host, Murphy Voigt.
And we'll be bringing you expert commentary today to bring a bit of joy and laughter to these events. We are not joined by Nathan Polzer, as he is in absentia, but we are still looking forward to some fine games here this morning.
Where'd you say he was?
In absentia.
Ah, I see, a beautiful land. Now let's see, who do we have going up first? It's a fantasy world. And who do we have going up first again? What was it I remember?
I'm not sure myself.
Let's see, well, we can probably figure it out by looking.
Neary looks like they're on the left side getting set up.
Yeah, I see Jacob Gordon, pretty sure. That's a Neary kid for sure. And then on the right...
Wait, hang on.
Let's see.
Wait, no.
I'm going to guess the right side is either Aquinas, Borromeo, Lasue, or Loretto. I'm pretty sure I'm correct there. Is it a boys or a girls match? Because it seems like boys are getting up on the field, but then there's a group of girls on the right, so I'm confused where
I think it's possible one of the teams is not here yet, so...
It looks like they're just practicing.
Yeah.
And I assume we got another wonderful game of dodgeball, yes?
Yes, dodgeball indeed.
The sport of St. John the 23rd. Most played game here.
Any events?
Any events coming up right now? The one that's at the peak of my mind, as always, Wednesday on May 5th at 7 p.m., a good while from now, but I know the date, is our final Nights of Comedy match. Please make it out. We had a wonderful turnout last night. It was really nice. We'd love to see that again for our final match, so if you can make it, please come on down. Admission is free, as always. And we have some notes here. Oh, okay, so the first match shall be...
Okay. Aquinas versus Loretto.
I'm glad that I said it was Neary.
Yep. Aquinas versus Loretto will start, and Borromeo versus Lasue will be next. As Coach Alamon dispenses the weaponry for the day.
The weaponry.
That's right. Other notable events include prom this Friday. Tomorrow will be an interesting schedule. It will be an online all-8-class half-day. You'll spend 25 minutes in each class.
It will notably, it will not be a late start. Classes will start at 8.
Yes.
So, but it's also online, and it's also 25-minute classes.
It's also 25-minute classes.
Because prom. Which I can't believe I forgot to mention. All right, and I think they're getting ready now. Finally, let's see on each side. Which side is Aquinas? Which side is Loretto?
I believe Loretto is on the...
You can do it.
Right. I was more certain, and then it got really blurry.
People, again, are still shooting baskets with the dodgeballs into the basketball hoops. Netting some early points for their team. And hitting the wall with them, apparently. I think Aquinas might be on the left? I truly can't tell.
A bit of a
We need to get some
trouble here, but
we need to get some colored bandanas on them. I mean, nice. Nathan Polzer is absent today. He's instructing people not at this school, but another school in dodgeball practices, teaching them how to be an expert in this game, as he himself is an expert.
Well said. Very true, very true. Still a bit of dialogue happening here as we prepare for the match.
I don't know if it's dialogue so much as people throwing balls at the wall.
Well, Miss Perkins seems to be talking with Coach
I
about something.
Sharp eye.
He directs the teams to their sides.
To stop throwing balls directly at the wall and the basketball hoops.
So Aquinas is on the left side. Loretto is on the right as these teams set up for a great match. 3 balls in the middle.
5 minutes on the clock.
Ooh. Perhaps another 2 balls in the middle.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Why are there 5 balls?
Going
in the
to the
middle?
center is becoming
A
progressively
lucrative job. Okay, he's
Aw.
kicking one over. He didn't like the color of the ball in the middle. Is he dividing them evenly? I can't tell.
I'm assuming it's
Well, yeah, I assume so. But it just looked like he took some from that side, and I don't see any on their side.
checking with both sides. Sending them to the baseline.
About to get the timer started for the first match.
And the
Aquinas on
game
left, Loretto on the
begins. Loretto.
Aggressive attacks
quickly
from
goes
Loretto.
Forward.
But no one takes the balls in the middle.
That's right. It's just a bit of confusion there. There's a rush forward, quick attack.
Super
Nothing
effective.
comes of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Still not grabbing the balls in the middle.
There's a bit of a confusion. Loretto wants an out call here. Not going to get it.
A lot of balls being thrown, but it doesn't seem like much damage on either side.
Looks like Aquinas just got a pair or one out.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. So many balls being thrown. It's hard to keep track of who is and who is not making any points right now.
Exactly. This has been one of the most action-packed minutes we've had so far.
My goodness, yeah, it's only been a minute in the match. Action-packed, but not much happening player-wise. I mean, both sides have lost some. It looks like though.
That's right.
How many sides? How much does each side start with? If you
6,
can remind
and
me.
it looks
6.
like
Okay.
5-5 right now.
All right.
Loretto is being very coordinated with their attacks.
Mm-hmm. They seem to all be striking at once, which is hopefully
Strong
gonna.
strategy as they run up to the baseline. Aquinas charges forward to midcourt. Tries to.
Trying a bit more scattershot method than Loretto is, but we'll see if it works out for them. Once again, Loretto all moving as a unit to the front line.
Just over 3 minutes left. Both teams tied 5-5. And the first lull in the action here as a few more shots are exchanged.
Mm-hmm. Seems like each team is kind of gathering their ideas, their thoughts about how they're going to improve upon their strategy, because so far it hasn't seemed to prove too lucrative for either side.
It's a very back and forth game of attack and defense. Both teams are executing very well, neither one able to get the upper hand. The anglerfish method is employed.
Okay.
As
well,
you
now
all know, it's a fan favorite here.
In fact, that is the class that Nathan is teaching at that other school, specifically the anglerfish method.
We had one Aquinas player on the ground who got eliminated, but Aquinas retaliated and seems to have gotten 2 outs, giving them a slight advantage.
Oh, wow, yeah, you're correct. The 2 Loretto team members going off to the side.
But not anymore. A catch by Loretto brings it 4-3. Wait, 3-3.
No.
Wait.
I don't believe I saw
3-3.
Yeah, 3-3. All right. Action-packed 40 seconds that got us down now to 3-3 instead of 5-5.
An out for Loretto gives them the player lead. Biding their time, under 2 minutes left. Content to wait this one out as they're up a player. Again, with the defensive strategy, Loretto steps forward and is going to unleash a coordinated attack.
Trying to wait it out for 2 minutes doesn't seem like the smartest plan, so they are making some counterattack, or they are making some attacks.
Aquinas needs to do something. They cannot sit back and wait for this game to run out. The clock is not
Well,
on their side.
Was that a catch?
It was a deflection.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
Aquinas, with a great deflection and catch, brings the advantage to them with 3-2 players now, and just over a minute now. Loretto has to do something here.
Is that another catch by Aquinas?
Oh, it seems so. Making it 4-1. Aquinas with commanding lead and a minute left. We've seen some miraculous comebacks, all by Aquinas, so we'll see if Loretto can pull one out here.
Loretto was, at the beginning of the game, as we remember, making many, many attacks, and it seems that as their numbers dwindled, that strategy didn't end up working out for them because they couldn't throw as many balls at once.
And the game ends with a catch by Aquinas. Final score 5-0. Those catches in the end really killed Loretto there and gave Aquinas the heavy lead. Turnovers are the great margin of all sports, and this was a rout by Aquinas.
You love or you hate to see it, depending on which house you are in.
A great game by both sides. Well played by Aquinas, taking advantage of those catches at the end. And Loretto with an impressive offensive strategy, unfortunately not working out for them towards that final few minutes.
Seems like we're going to be going to Aquinas versus Loretto girls now. We'll see how they can fare. They made it down pretty far on the clock. I wonder if this game will go down farther on the clock as well.
That's right. We had only 40 seconds left.
Mm-hmm. Now, we have seen Aquinas has had a good number of 1v1 duels. Correct?
That's right. They've had several overtime matches.
tend to run down the clock.
That's right. But they always triumph.
Mm-hmm,
Aquinas, clearly the strongest, best, most impressive house
Playing
that
the part
we have.
of Nathan Polzer, I'm here to say that is very interesting and a good opinion. Now I'm
facts.
curious,
We only speak facts here.
has Loretto done anything similar to them by running out the clock historically? I can't particularly remember, to be honest.
Well, a lot of the games do not end in clock time, but I don't know.
It seems the general theme of most matches is that a lot of outs at the start and then a good number of catches change the tide.
Another reminder for all those watching, the talent show will be a recorded stream on April 29th. If you're interested in submitting your piece, it's a 3.5-minute video submitted by April 23rd.
Sometime you can determine.
Is it tomorrow, April 17th, April 16th?
Sometime soon.
In the near future, get those submissions in if you are interested.
I have been made aware that, by the way, that it appears even some teachers are getting into the talent show, as far as I'm aware, which will be very interesting.
And the game is off!
The game has started 20 seconds ago. Let's see Aquinas versus Loretto girls.
A lot of excitement on the Loretto side as they take an early advantage.
Yeah, Aquinas appears to have only 4 players left right now
That's right.
in the first 20 seconds. All right.
Another out by Loretto makes it 6-3.
This is what happens when we don't notice the match has begun.
We are 40 seconds in, and Aquinas falling quickly behind. Loretto commanding this game.
Yeah, Loretto has double the amount of team members, I believe.
Yeah.
They haven't lost a single member, and then Aquinas has 3. Let's see if they can take it back. Again, a couple catches would serve them very, very well here, but it just depends on if they get that luck and the talent for it. A lot of balls just sitting on Aquinas' side and waiting to see if they'll pick them up. And
Problem is they don't have the
attack.
players to use them.
Exactly.
They've fallen behind so quickly.
Now,
Aquinas holding back, trying not to lose any more players here.
they might even be collecting the balls on their side on purpose so that they never run out of ammunition, because it appears they have
They have
5 or 6.
several balls to use.
Loretto has only 1, as far as I can tell.
Loretto is content to wait out the remaining 3 minutes with their significant player lead. Aquinas needs to do something here.
Normally, I wouldn't recommend waiting out such a long period of time, but with double the amount of players, it might not be
With a
the worst
3-player
strategy.
advantage, yeah. Aquinas with a long shot. Still no outs for Loretto. Oh, 1 out for Loretto.
Oh, lovely, lovely. All right. Waiting out 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I don't know if that's the strongest strategy. They appear to be grouping up and talking about what they're going to do next.
Just discussing strategy, trying to be careful, not squander their lead. A long lobbing throw could have been caught, but nobody on Aquinas made the effort. There's a catch for Aquinas, and that's going to even up the score, 4-4. Aquinas, the comeback masters. Oh, but a catch for Loretto gives them the 2-player lead.
Oh, no.
5-3 again.
5-3 again. I mean, Aquinas has taken it back from this, but it only lasts for a couple moments as Loretto got another catch, so we'll see if they can do it again.
Aquinas evading, buying their time for a good catchable ball.
Gotta be careful when making lobs because while they can get them out, they are very easy to catch.
That's right. Aquinas coordinated assault. Loretto retaliates. No outs on either side.
Aquinas does not appear to be hoarding the balls anymore, as Loretto now has a good number on their side as well.
Aquinas again needs to do something to bring this game back. They are behind with only a minute 40 left.
The issue here is that a catch would only tie them. Aquinas is going to have to really try to hope that they get over Loretto at this point, and that might not happen in the minute and a half left.
Excited cheers from the Loretto sideline as another catch gives Loretto a commanding lead. 6 players to 2. The game firmly in their hands. All they have to do is not lose. And another out. Aquinas down to 1 player. That whole not losing thing is working out for Loretto.
I think that's excellent advice, Mr. Parmenter, but not losing is often easier to said than done. Let's see, but Aquinas, I mean, Matthew Jessica's done this before pretty much. So
Right, but Loretto is not going to squander this advantage. They've got 46 seconds and 6 players.
At this point, waiting it out is 100% the best strategy.
Couple lofty throws, but off to the sides, making sure there's no opportunity for a catch here. Loretto playing careful. And an out ends the game. 30 seconds left. Loretto takes the match. Aquinas and Loretto split the games 1-1. Boys for Aquinas, girls for Loretto, as the series is split. 10 points to both houses.
Lovely. Well, let's see. We have a couple announcements that are going to be coming up. On April 27th, there appears to be a tennis banquet from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we have the Junior Ring Mass on April 28th, that Wednesday, along with a golf banquet as well from 6:30 to 8 p.m. And we have, lovely, we have a Kairos retreat April 29th and April 30th. I believe it's also May 1st. Kairos retreats generally go over the weekend, yes?
May 1st.
Okay, lovely. But and that's going to be on April 29th, 30th, and May 5th, May 1st. Goodness, May is already going to be here.
Yeah, it is. We're getting very close to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Today we have a district track champion meet for track and field. That's where a lot of the students are today. It starts at 10. There is a softball game 4:30 at home, as well as a baseball game 4:30 at home against girls against St. Agnes and boys against Monsignor Kelly High School, Beaumont Kelly.
The competition between members of St. John themselves is quite strong. I can't imagine the competition between St. John and other schools. Let's see, what day is this? I can't quite read this. What's the current date?
It is April 15th.
April 15th, lovely. We have a good, we want to make sure we don't miss when the game starts this time. Who's the players for this game, by the way? I have it here.
I believe it's Borromeo.
Borromeo versus Lasue. There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So no appearance by Neary this match.
Well, they are having their house meeting today.
Exactly. Best of luck to Neary with their house meeting. All right, we have a JV baseball game on at 4 p.m. on April 20th. We also have a baseball varsity game at 6 p.m. on that same day, April 20th. We have a softball game at 6 p.m. April 20th as well. There is also a gala coming up, the Heart of the Lion Gala for the parents on April 24th. April 24th, Heart of the Lion Gala. It's a parents' gala. It's April 24th. I'm speaking these things from my brain and not something being held to me from outside of the screen you can see. Now let's see. We got
Lasue on the left,
versus
Borromeo on the right. The teams are getting set up. Referee Coach Alama is prepared. I'm not gonna say anything, but he is the Borromeo house master. Just pointing.
Now, if we wanted bipartisan coaching, we could have Coach Lorenz, but unfortunately, he's going to be busy at the Neary house meeting right now.
That's right. It's unfortunate here, but we'll see if he can handle the pressure of remaining impartial.
The strength of a true coach and judge here is going to be remaining impartial, and I think Coach Allen has that inside
I
of
think
him.
he's got it.
He
knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Organizing the balls in midcourt. He steps to the side. Both teams ready. This game is about to get underway. Lasue is currently in first place for the Roncalli Cup.
Uh-oh.
So Borromeo looking to steal some points here and give all the houses.
Yeah, absolutely. Any
Chance.
points you can take away from Lasue would help every single house, Borromeo. So it's up to them to try to.
Yeah,
I mean, it would help them the most, but of course, keeping Lasue from getting more points will help everyone.
that's
so
right. That's right. A lot on the line here as the game begins. Lasue trods forward. So does Borromeo.
Borromeo on the right, Lasue on the left.
A lazy throw by Lasue, just trying to kick things off.
Again, balls in the middle. Everyone kind of gathering around, seeing who's going to make the first move for them.
Lasue launching a few here and there. Looks like they're setting up for some catches.
Mm-hmm.
But they are taken out. One of their players just couldn't dodge fast enough.
Seem to be attacked by two separate balls from the Borromeo side.
Borromeo with the one-player lead. Lasue finally going for some of those balls in the middle. Careful not to bend down and expose themselves. Borromeo. Sorry. Borromeo launching an attack from the side. Lasue holding the back line. Again, 3 balls in the center of the court and nobody making the move.
Let's see. Borromeo is still in the lead. We got some balls on Laurello's side, and still both those balls in the center court. No one quite going for them. Lasue could take the risk and try to grab them, but I think they might want to keep their lead here for the moment.
Lasue is down.
Are they down? Right now?
Borromeo.
Oh,
is
sorry,
up.
Borromeo. I meant to say Borromeo. Yeah, you're correct. Oh, the balls in the middle are gone. An attack made by Lasue with flailing arms as they run past.
But it was successful.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
notice. Oh, well, a successful attack is a successful attack. I can't judge that.
Looks like 5-4 in Lasue's favor. A catch and an out, giving them an advantage.
Now, Borromeo, once again, practically playing for all the houses here. Can they take this? A deflect from Borromeo using a ball in their own hand as they charge forward for an attack, and no hits, I believe.
No hits. Deflections on both sides.
Let's see. Kind of a lull, but not even a lull of nothing happening. A lull of combat with no hits being made.
Some impressive dodging on the side. Borromeo with a very coordinated attack, but couldn't get anything out of it. A long throw caught by Borromeo, giving them the player advantage. Got to be careful with those distance attacks.
See, a high throw from Lasue trying to distract the opponent as they throw another ball lower down and try to hit someone. Let's see. Lasue has 4 and Borromeo has
6.
Oh, goodness. They really turned this around for them. All right, let's see.
Player advantage.
Now, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. 4-6 isn't comfortable enough to try to want to pace out the timer. But if they can get 1 or 2 more outs on Lasue, Borromeo's sitting pretty.
Borromeo with a great strike, eliminating one more Lasue. Ooh, nope.
Did they?
I thought they did.
I thought they did too. Someone was like scratching their ear and look hurt. But no, let's see.
Remains 6-4 with under 2 minutes.
Now, a bouncing
Borromeo
angler-
with a very impressive dodge there.
I don't know if anyone noticed this, but there was a bouncing anglerfish method employed there as they dropped a ball and let it bounce across. A little bit different than a regular anglerfish method that we'll see come into play a little bit from now.
You're anticipating a normal anglerfish.
Exactly.
And
they hit
there's
you
an
with the
out
bouncing.
for Borromeo. Lasue down to 3 players.
Lasue down to 3, but Borromeo down to
4.
4. Yeah, there's one on the side that I couldn't quite see. So, still in Borromeo's favor, but overall not as good as their 4-6 lead earlier.
Borromeo holding defensive. Not going to lose the lead here, or trying not to.
With a minute left, they can try to run out the timer, but one catch or hit from Lasue would be devastating for Borromeo right about now.
Again, holding defensive on the back line. A minute to go. Lasue trying to make something happen. Some deflections. Casual deflections by Borromeo.
And then a catch by a Borromeo member on the side who's not even playing. That's fun.
Again, deflections on both sides. Seems to be a strong strategy.
35 seconds left.
A catch by Borromeo gives them a significant player lead in the last 30 seconds. LeSue down to 2, desperately trying to make something happen.
24 seconds left. I don't know if they can pull this through at this point.
Oh, but there was a catch.
Oh, no.
We've got some real back and forth here. 16 seconds. Borromeo, I believe, with the player advantage, 4-3.
Back to 4-3. Let's see. 10 seconds. Can they hold it? Every house is cheering them on right now.
Side attacks. They tie it up. LeSue with an out ties it up. 3-3. As time runs out, we are going into a one-player shootout.
Alrighty. Every single time with one-player shootouts, it's at the last moment that they happen.
It's at the last moment.
Beautiful.
LeSue with an impressive comeback. They fought through and made sure that they gave themselves this opportunity here to take the win.
Now let's see. 2 balls in the center, 1 ball for each member of the opposing team.
That's right.
Borromeo has, I can't quite tell who's been employed by each side, but...
Well, the Neri player, or LeSue player is standing kind of on the edge there. I believe he's supposed to be at the...
Or perhaps Borromeo should be going back. I can't quite tell.
I think they're supposed to be close to the middle.
There you go. Every single house is intense, is feeling a very tense moment right now as they try to see who's going to...
Game begins.
Oh, and a devastating miss.
LeSue overshot. Borromeo capitalizes, and Borromeo hangs on to the victory in the shootout.
A miss in a shootout is literally the worst thing that can happen because you have no other ball to help you out, and they can just walk up and take you out right there.
We await as the teams are switched to the girls, as it will be LeSue versus Borromeo girls. Again, high stakes points on the line.
Now that's a win for Borromeo, but I mean, keeping 20 points away from LeSue would help every house here once again. So they gotta see what they can do. But if LeSue pulls through here, nothing has really been lost or gained for them that much. Besides
Correct. If the series splits, both Borromeo and LeSue get 10 points. Yes.
And then everyone else, Neri, Aquinas, and Loretto have all just fallen behind a bit. But
Neri is the only person who can't get points in this series.
Absolutely. But they do get cookies, which they're having right now in the lunchroom. So, I mean, who's the real winner?
Who's the real winner?
Exactly.
That's
they get cookies. So, like, come on. Any more announcements that we have?
I think that's just about it for the near future.
It is currently the 15th.
And the game begins. LeSue girls versus
10 seconds
girls.
on the clock, already out. Let's see.
First volley exchange, no outs.
Ball's in the middle. Borromeo going to grab the ball right at the start. That hasn't quite happened yet in any of these matches. But they didn't grab the other one.
Unattempted catch by Borromeo results in an early out.
Brutal.
LeSue just deflected a ball back across the court.
Is that another catch from LeSue?
It
looked like it.
Seems to be, yes. LeSue commanding an early
Can they have more than 6 players?
They cannot.
They cannot. Gotcha. All right. So
6.
they'll be kept at 6. All right.
Borromeo with 4 players, set of lofty throws. LeSue retaliates. No outs. Still 6-4 in LeSue's favor.
Now the worry here is that with a beautiful duel ending there for the first game, it was quite wonderful. But if LeSue wins here, it truly does not mean too much in the long run for every house here. So.
Well, I mean. Both teams here are fighting for those points.
Absolutely.
Every point matters. There is. That was a very important, very clutch last game there.
Yes.
Lofty throw by LeSue results in a Borromeo catch and it evens up the teams 5-5.
Another catch from Borromeo. It looks like, correct? Yeah. Another catch, 6-4 now. Borromeo's favor.
Those catches are the real key here, folks. It's the comeback potential and the serious game turner.
Every team is stronger when they have all their allies on their side, and getting more in by catching is truly the best thing that can happen for you.
Some good deflections by Borromeo.
Now we're only 2 minutes done in the match so far, so anything can happen. But I mean, Borromeo does have a good lead right now, 4-6.
I mean, same thing was said about LeSue 2 seconds ago.
Exactly. So, I mean, anything can turn around in a couple seconds. A catch and a hit changes the game entirely.
Deflection by Borromeo. They're gonna try to hang on to this lead, but a catch by LeSue.
Oh,
and what
no.
did we say? 5-5. Deflection by LeSue. Borromeo down to 4 players.
That middle ball is still in the center, I'm now realizing.
That's right.
truly not important when each ball
Another
is moved
out
so
by
far.
Lassou. Borromeo just down to 2.
Dwindling.
Oh,
Wait, no, 3.
3.
Yeah, I don't know how they got to 2 already. And they're
3. It's 4 to 3
4 to 3. Yeah,
in
okay.
Lassou's favor.
So a catch again. Any side could turn the events here. A catch from Lassou would almost guarantee their victory, and a catch from Borromeo would be tie them back up or put them in the lead. Actually,
Still plenty of time here. 2 minutes to go. A little bit of sideline coaching from Borromeo.
Oh. A distracting lob from Borromeo, waiting to see what their opponents will do.
Some sideline help from Lassou as well as they collect balls.
Roll the ball back into the center.
That's right.
Angler fishing their own team.
Nope. Another lull. Neither team wanting to make a crucial mistake. Lassou content to wait.
Minute 30
Borromeo
seconds.
needs to make something happen. A lobbing throw, Borromeo. Not going to try to get that catch too high.
Now, this is
A
actually
great volley by Lassou, but no outs. Borromeo tries to capitalize in retaliation.
Now
Can't do so.
this is actually where the the jumping anglerfish from the first match is probably going to come in around about now. Put them on their toes.
Quite the setup.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is the ball that's now in the center. So let's see. Like the one ring to Gollum, everyone wanting that middle ball but not quite taking it. You're here to question me on that, Luke.
Sure.
I say these references only so that you can question me on them.
Well, game is again lulling into a bit of hesitation from both sides, but Borromeo again with player down needs to do something.
And balls have kept being thrown, but nothing has quite happened yet. It's a different kind of lull than normal with only 25 seconds left on the clock. Can Borromeo pull through here? Borromeo calling for an out.
As they get an out, tying things up. 3 to 3, few seconds left. With 15 seconds left, the game is tied.
Both teams quickly becoming aggressive as they try to take the lead before the timer runs out. They don't want another duel here.
10 seconds. Borromeo holding
5,
the balls, making a
4.
long-ranged attack. And the game is going to go into
another
a
duel
shootout again. I think this is the first time we've had 2 consecutive shootouts in the same set of matches. So Borromeo and Lassou pick their champions. Balls are placed in the center. Each player given 1.
Let's see. These are always so tense. Is it truly an entire match is decided by one throw?
That's right. Lassou pepping up their
Borromeo tying up their hair.
chosen target.
Getting ready.
Coach Alma sets the balls.
4 balls in the center.
It's going to be all the balls in the center except for those 2. And it begins. Players sizing each other up, no one charging forward. Again, the crucial mistake.
The first move is always the most intimidating one for these because a miss is going to cost you a lot.
Lassou pushes forward and grabs an extra ball. That's a huge advantage.
Oh, and an
And
out.
getting the out, Lassou takes the victory. Another split series, 10 points to Lassou, 10 points for Borromeo.
That was close.
I mean, riveting set of matches there with several shootouts.
So overall, I believe each
team
house
got-
besides Nereus gained 10 points today.
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, but Neri got those cookies. So,
Neri got the
What can we say?
cookies. Well, I'm
All right.
Luke Parmenter signing off.
and I'm Murphy Voigt signing off. Y'all have a great day, and it's
A great day
to be a lion.